Okay, so over here we have done a trigger on mouse forward. It's when this is the camera. When is the camera? I'm gonna show you what type of camera is that. So when we scroll with the mouse forward, we want to go down, okay? So this is for down. Now when we want to go up, we have to do it reverse. So that it will be increment number. We close this one. Increment from reflection, it's a float, property float. For doing this, we have to add another inspector over here. This one we lock it. We go on the camera, we drag the camera over here, and we choose orthographic size. And we want to increase with, let's say, 5. So it's the right number. Now this inspector we can close. And this is backward, this is forward. This one above the action is math, arithmetic. I believe it's subtract, this one. Okay, so practically what it's doing, it's subtracting. It says this property float on the camera orthographic size is equal to the size that it is having currently minus 5. Then on scroll backward, we have an increment number of plus 5 on this. Let's see if it's working. So now I'm gonna go down to my player over there, and now back. The problem is that when I go after 0, I go under the map, and then I'm seeing the map from above, which is not nice. So how we do that? We say we create trigger. Create another trigger here. Game creator, visual scripting trigger, and this one it will have a condition. On update, yes, it will be on update condition. We add a condition. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a problem now. We need this one to call it trigger scroll forward. Let's put it like this. Control D. One is gonna be backward. So the forward, it's gonna be the one that when it's reaching 0, this one is gonna be this. We can leave it actually quite. No, we don't want to go like very up, so even this one we have to select it. So we create a trigger that it will enable and disable this one based on the condition, which means if number, let's put like that, number, compare float, compare float. Now don't tell me there is not a action for float, because I'm getting angry here. If value of the reflection property float, we have to do the same thing again at vector. This one we close it, we go on the camera, we drag the camera here, and we say orthographic size is equals to this, or equal of, let's say, 10. then add instruction, set active, trigger forward inactive, and add branch if this one, copy it. Yeah, sure, have to do the same thing again. Camera orthographic is greater or equal, actually greater, it's gonna give error. Then set active, we want to reactivate the trigger forward. Okay, before we're doing more, let's see if it's working. I'm gonna leave it like that. Boom. I will select this. Let's see, when we reach 10, it should disable and not leave me to go much more because it got disabled. Okay, bingo. Now I go back and it's getting activated. Okay, problem is that I don't want to go very high, so I have to create another trigger here. Trigger manager forward. Okay, so I want to create another one. This one it will be backward. And the names are a little bit strange, I know, but you know, this one is gonna be if camera size is equal to, I don't know, 500, so that it's this or equal, no, this it's greater or equal 500. Then the game object backward deactivate, but if this one is less than 500, then backward activate. So let's see again that thing. I go down up to 10 and boom, deactivated. I go up, let's see the camera. I go up to 500, which is a little bit too much in my opinion, because no one is gonna see the map from that distance. But I mean, here it is, stop. Now the problem is, how do I go and scroll the map to go forward, you know, to go to right direction, left direction, so on. I'm gonna do another video for that because this one is already 7 minutes, so that's gonna be tomorrow because it's already late, it's midnight, and it took me like an entire hour just to make a freaking trigger for scrolling.